This Liberty Sports Update is brought to you by Beacon Credit Union.
Coach, thoughts on today's game, big finish?
Yeah, I'm just excited for Ben Highfield. He's a special kid. I like talking about him just because of the teammate that he is, and he embodies everything that you want in a student athlete. He's already got his degree. Hadn't played as much as he wanted to early, and now he's reaping the reward. The game rewards you if you keep your head down, you keep working, and you just keep on doing the things that we ask you to do. He's our best base runner, and he's one of our best defenders. He just does a lot of things well, and the bat hadn't been what it is now, and it's a testament to who he is and how hard he works. And for him to be able to hit a walk-off home run like that, I mean, I haven't been a part of many of those, and it's really neat. It's really neat, especially when it's him.
Talking about Ben, you talk about his improvement. I've noticed this year, especially his situational hitting.
Yep.
Yesterday, he had the 2 sacrifice flies with the runner on third. Today, he got the team started with his single. Can you talk a little bit about his situational hitting this year?
Yeah, well, it starts with Tyler Cannon, down there in those cages, and you have to have aptitude as a good player. You have aptitude. If you're good, you have aptitude, and Ben has that. And they've really just worked on making him very clean to the ball, meaning like he doesn't have a whole lot of wasted movement, and it's just one clean movement to the ball. We got some other guys that need to figure that out, but that's where it started. And so we ask our guys to be aggressive in those situations with runners on, and Ben's always had a good idea of the zone, and he's been able to cover a lot of secondary stuff. And the one thing that has been tough for him at times in his career is to be on time for velocity. And now with the work with Coach Cannon in the cages, he's a lot shorter to the ball, cleaner to the ball. I mean, he turns around 92, 93 right there and hits it in the bullpen. And so it's just a product of what starts in the cages, and then buying in and having aptitude as a player, and then being able to do it when it counts. And that's what you're seeing with him right now.
It's not always easy to sweep a team in college baseball. What is it like to get the first sweep of the season?
Oh, it's great, and it's rare. I mean, I just went down there in the locker room and told the guys, you see how hard it is. I mean, you see how hard it is. We're shutting them out 3-0, and you're thinking Garrett Price is going to have another quick inning like he did in the 8th, and base hit and bunt, and here comes the tying run to the plate. And it's a credit to Marist. I mean, I think they got a great program, and they've got great kids, and I really respect Chris and what he does there. And they play hard for him. You sit over there in the other dugout and you watch the other team, and you can tell they like playing for him, and that speaks a lot to who he is and what he's done with that program. And yeah, I mean, it's never taken for granted when you sweep somebody, no matter how you do it. It's always special, and something that I went in that locker room and made sure the guys knew that.
Joe had a pretty good outing today.
He did.
Throughout the weekend, your starters pitched pretty well. Can you talk a little bit about Joe's outing today and then pitching in general?
Yeah, I mean, there may come some moments during the spring when we need to let him keep going there. I think that's where he's got to get over the hump. I think he's got to have kind of a little bit more killer instinct there, maybe in some of those situations. Like, okay, and I thought he did that today. Like, it's not going to get away from me here. I'm going to dial it in. I'm going to make some pitches when I have to. That being said, he threw a lot of strikes. And that's what we need from him. And we've talked about him getting to his glove side and doing some things, to be able to use both sides of the plate. And when you can do that, you give yourself a really good chance. And so he's moving forward. There's no question about that. He's taking steps forward. And I mean, the upside with him is huge. That big 6'5" left-handed arm with the angle he throws, and it's downhill and it's going pretty good. So I'm excited about that, and really excited he got us into the 7th inning there.
Yesterday, the no-hitter pitching, as I said, Mason gave us a good solid start on Friday. Can you just talk about your pitching in general for the series?
Yeah, I mean, you win with starting pitching, and then you have guys in the bullpen you can trust, and that's what we have. And I'd like to be able to play some games where we can extend the lead a little bit, and try to get some other guys in there. Here comes 5 games for us in 7 days, so we're going to have to do that. But I'm really pleased, and that's a credit to Matt, and Matt Williams has done a great job with some of these guys and really narrowing their focus and saying, okay, here's what we're going to do, and here's how we're going to do it, and not try to ask them to get more than they're capable of getting. And so it's been good for us, and some of these guys are going to have to grow up pretty quick and figure it out this week. And I'm ready to run them out there. I'm excited.